Okay, we are kind of live now. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can. Okay, hasn't registered live quite yet. It's a while to refresh Facebook. Okay, live's up. Let's now share this with a few groups and we'll proceed. This is gonna be This is definitely the last stream of last stream for the year. It's definitely looking forward to the next year and all that. I am semi concerned of all the stuff that Streamlabs is trying to open, but maybe that's just me, or maybe it could just be my phone. We'll see. Just share to two more groups. I am down with a bit of a cold right now, so I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna try to plow through this as fast as possible. I might not be playing the best game, but we'll see how much we can do. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Magic Arena. And today we're going to be doing last draft of the year. We're gonna do tons of Tarkir. Without further ado, let's cash this right in and okay, I definitely want to purchase that. Definitely want to try this. Well, based on my performance, probably a good chance that I'm probably going to end up having to buy gems at the start of the year. Yeah, draft hasn't been that kind to me recently. No- well, I can say it's mostly okay. I think there was one draft that was pretty much a bummer, and I think the few sealed pools are also kind of questionable as well. No, just waiting for this one more person to join in. Oi, hey there, wake up. Hey, listen. Come on, so. Oh my gosh, seriously. Oh well, can't really do anything about that one, but we might. Oh come on, I don't really want the queue's probably gonna end up restarting. But anyway, at least we know there's 7 out of 8 guaranteed here, so it's just pretty much waiting for one more person. Yeah, sometimes this happens. Nothing. Okay, let's see. Open something good. It's pretty reasonable. Ash Cloud Phoenix. When it dies, it returns morphed, and you can unmorph it. So it has a chance to keep coming back. Definitely want to take this one. It's a shame we're passing Ruthless Ripper and Mardu Charm, though. Mardu Charm, I kind of want to open this in later packs, not earlier. But definitely taking the Ash Cloud Phoenix here. It's a shame there is no. Willing to take this off the back that the removal is mostly not so great. But that said, there is still like most of the removal is on the medium to expensive cost, so pretty much fine with that. Well, definitely don't want a swift kick. Ideally, if you're starting in red, you pretty much want to go into blue or to white. That said, blue is not so great, white's not so great, but neither is red. I guess I could just take the Bellwing Saddle Brute. This one is mostly fine. I could also just take Jungle Hollow to be on the safe side. We'll take this Saddle Brute. Okay, now got some decent removal here. Probably not gonna take the Rite of the Serpent. There is Smite the Monstrous, and there is a Burn Away. Both of these are instant speed. I am more willing to take the Burn Away. It does some. But we are starting with a very expensive opener, so this is really concerning. We're gonna be on the lookout for a lot of cheap cards like Valley Dashers, whatnot. Sultai Ascendancy, not the card we're looking for. There's an Inoc Tracker, kind of Rush of Battle. Yeah, it's not lining up that well. I might have to take the Inoc Tracker. Nice that they updated the wording here, but this is definitely not a topic. There's a rush of battle, but we only have. We'll take the. I could also just take the Krumar Bonkin. We're more likely to go into red. I'm not too sure the black quite yet. Okay, so we got some. Yeah, the blues also counter spells. We do have a Valley Dasher. I'm definitely taking this one. Shame we're passing the Sultai Scavenger, but again, we're not guaranteed on the black quite yet. Ooh, okay, this is looking okay. I can take Alabaster Kirin, which is a pretty good way to lock things up. Dragon Grip is also nice, but this tends to wheel quite a bit, so well, it's probably not going to wheel this time around. There's a Swift Kick, but most of our creatures are going to end up dying. I like the Valley Dasher into Dragon Grip combo, but let's go Alabaster Kirin. And let's see, Warsheeker. Dead Drop is pretty decent as removal, as expensive as it is. I might just take the Sage Eye Harrier to be on the safe side though. There is a Mardu Warsheeker, which is kind of decent. It allows us to play a more for free, but it's not the best card. Venerable Lamasu is just way too expensive for what it is. Okay, and last pick, we probably will just take the Hate. We'll probably take the Hate Blade. Heart Piercer Bow does not combo with Hate Blade or any Death Touch creatures because it's the bow itself that's dealing damage. That said, I am willing to take the Hate Blade for the most part. So we're mostly red-white, which is pretty okay. It's pretty aggro-ish. The black is not guaranteed quite yet. We can still go into Jeskai. That said, none of these cards are great. I'll probably take a Rakshasa Secret. There's also another one, but I think this is now the time to take a. I really don't want to take Swift Kick. We'll take a Warsheeker. We do have Absent Banner. Molding Snakeskin is kind of like our Dragon Claws light, so that is definitely an option. Witness of Ages versus Summit Prowler. I'd rather just have the Summit Prowler. Bonkin is fine. That's morphable, and Tormenting Voice to round things off. So, we also got the Grip. Also note that we probably should also start prioritizing lands whenever possible. We will take the Grim Harrow specs first. So let's see. Unfortunately, there's a Ride Down and Bring Low. Both of these are pretty good removal. I really should be taking Windscar Crag. Also Suspension Field. We're gonna be passing so much removal here. I'll take the rep. I think we'll go red-white here. We can easily cut the Saddle Brute and the Bonkin for the most part. In fact, Canyon Lurkers is probably looking a lot better here. There is Salt Road Patrol, Swarm of Bloodflies. Yeah, it's too expensive for what it is. I think I am willing to take a Canyon Lurkers here. We're now losing out in the lands. At least there's a kill shot. We'll definitely take that. And Mardu Rough Rider versus Arrowstorm. I probably think we need more removal for now. As expensive as this is though. But then again, Mardu Rough Rider is also expensive. It's also probably harder to line up. Yeah, we're definitely going to be in trouble here. We'll probably start cutting. I'm going to take this on the off chance that there's some random blue card that we want to run. Okay, so Scar Barons came back, but we're definitely taking the Windscarred Crag here. Oh no, this is pack 8. Let's see if pack 9 comes back. We can easily cut, say, either the Saddle Brute or Bonkin. I am more willing to cut the Saddle Brute because and probably the Bonkin as well. So we're basically splashing black for Harrow specs and ETH, but even then, this one is not quite guaranteed. Having the 2 kill shots really helps us, though, even if it's a catch up from behind scenario. Most of the lands did not come back. There is a Rite of the Serpent, but that's very expensive. I might just take a Mardu War Shrieker, another Mardu War Shrieker instead. So 5 removal spells, pretty fine. Another Valley Dasher is also nice as well. Yeah, already the Molting Snakeskin plan is starting to look kind of good. I'll take a Swarm of Bloodflies, but also probably not. That is actually runnable. That is more of a late game card. We can probably run that. Yeah, if we can get away with mostly red white, we can save on the duels a bit. So we have that. So we're not too greedy on that respect. I will note that the Lancer is starting to get taken quite quickly as well. So this is probably gonna be a problem pool for us. Fire Mentor, we're probably not gonna run. And Trap Essence, as much as I like this, there's a Chief of the Edge. How many warriors do we have? 2. So we're not the warriors deck. We have to give this one up, which is a shame. I think I will, as much as I want to take the Bring Low and the Watcher of the Roost, I am going to take the Scarred Barons here. We desperately need at least one of these cards. Bloodfell Caves. Oh. Okay, we're taking the Mantis Rider. That's why we took the Swiftwater Cliffs. This gives us that option. In fact, if we see more blue cards, like, okay, another Swiftwater Cliffs, but there's also Mardu Horde Chief. This is probably the more solid one. Sunseep Citadel's fine. Because I can also go into red, white, blue instead. Take the Swiftwater Cliffs, guarantee the Mantis Rider. I'm giving up the Mardu Horde Chief, but I think that's fine. Yeah, we can give up the Grim Harrow specs in this set. We definitely want more red cards than white cards, so probably a few prowess creatures would be nice. Let's see what we get. Well, there's a Dragon Grip, a Freak Weapon Master, there's a Jeskai Student, which we can take on the cheap. We'll probably take the Weapon Master. Set and Drift is fine as well, but yeah, take the Weapon Master here. There's a Rough Rider, Ponyback Brigade. We have one Scarred Baron, so we do have an excuse to run the Brigade, not so much the Rough Rider. There's yet another Valley Dasher, but I think the third one might be too much. We'll take the Brigade. We'll see if this pans out, but I probably think we're going to end up cutting it. Tranquil Cove or Scarred Barons. I think we take the Tranquil Cove here. Swiftwater Cliffs again. Yeah, we're definitely solid here. I think the Ponyback Brigade has to go. So there's Scarred Barons, but I think we can take a Leaping Master here. There's also a Trumpet Blast, which is quite nice, but yeah, we'll take Leaping Master. Defiant Strike or Crippling Chill. Crippling Chill buys us quite a bit of time. Defiant Strike just draws us a card. I think we take the Defiant Strike. A few cheap effects is not bad. Okay, summary check. Warriors are still 2. We could have had 3, but we're going to take the Watcher of the Roost this time. There's a Trottle that we're not running. Jeskai Banner. Generally, you do not want to run the banners at all. So I'll take another Defiant Strike. There's another Sage Eye Harrier. I think I'll take that instead. Well, we did end up with a banner, but I'm probably not going to run that. So yeah, we ended up pivoting away from Mardu into Jeskai. Decent picks, few decent picks and all that. Really concerned. Okay, really concerned with the Magic Arena not responding. Yeah, Tranquil Pool, Swiftwater Cliffs, Windscar Crag. Yeah, so we have enough blue that we don't need to main an island. Is there anything else we want to change? Right now, probably not. The Defiant Strike semi works with the Valley Dashers at least. 16-7 is quite okay, I guess. Yeah, let's give this one a. Okay, the Mardu Hate Blade is gonna be a bit awkward here since we're not running any black. But I guess I can run one Scarred Barons just to, yeah, one Scarred Barons for the Mardu Hate Blade, but that's about it. That could easily be a mistake as well. We don't really need the Death Touch that badly. I might rather. Unfortunately, we don't have any good replacement creatures. Bloodfire Mentor is yeah, and that's what and that's just the face I would do. It's not just because I'm tired. Definitely have to keep hydrating all the more. So yeah, we actually made up most of our follower goals. I probably should lower the star goal a bit. It's not. I do have to say thank you to Jericho Elagan. He's pretty much contributed all the stars to me here. Okay, so very slow, but definitely keepable. Okay. At least we hit the Leaping Master turn 2, and we can probably just start dropping Morse one after the other. There's that slowdown. Not liking it. Opponent's playing mono white. This is a myth. Doing all the multiple lands to not get shafted by colors. That's a myth. Don't waste your time. I'm probably gonna just drop the Sage Eye Harrier first, because this is the one that's more likely to morph. It's also cheap as well to unmorph, although if I need a really big blocker, that's how I do it. I now wish I had the Dragon's Claws for the Sage Eye Harriers. So it's nice to have these guys as blockers, for just as defensive blockers. Though we definitely are the more aggro style deck. Opponent goes Briber's Purse. We could Tormenting Voice to pitch a card, but I think I would rather just pile the pressure on. Oh yeah, did I also mention that Briber's Purse is a bad card? Well, it's pretty good for a super late game. Yeah, but our opponent is in trouble now. I want to see. Okay, opponent probably spends one to make sure one of these cards don't attack. I guess it's good since if I had the 5th mana, they would have picked one of the morphs instead. Probably not gonna drop the Hate Blade because I might use it as a pitch fodder for Tormenting Voice. If I see black, I have to be careful. That would be a Death Frenzy. But so far, it's just green-white. If I can hit the 5th mana, it would give us the ability to unmorph this guy face down. That's fine. At least we're beating down quite a bit. I'm willing to trade either of these two. I would prefer to flip this one if I can. I think the shell game begins. Opponent now has to spend 1 on the Briber's Purse. Let's see which one does our opponent. Oh no, he's not spending any. It's a bit too late. Yeah, I think our opponent's a newer player. They missed that window of opportunity. Yeah, that does not work. Yeah, I'll trade. Another face down card. Yeah, if you miss the mythical 5 mana, it's a real nightmare. I think if our opponent is willing to believe that that adding multiple land types is gonna change things, they probably also believe that they can afford to cut the number of lands, both of which are a big mistake. Definitely don't do that. Play normally. I'll admit I did complain a little bit about that one time. But in hindsight, some people are allowed to get lucky. Nothing wrong with that. Ooh, dropped a few frames. That's not great. Yeah, I'll admit, yeah, frame rate on. I need to really buy that RAM again. Basically, I'm right now running at half the RAM I normally run in. The 2 of my RAM sticks actually died. This one is again super slow. I'm willing to risk it though. We technically just need another land. So Spice will probably lose Inoc Tracker. Yeah, Inoc Tracker is probably the one we lose because that's the one we can morph down. But if our opponent takes Kirin, it tells us that they don't really have flyers in their deck, so they're concerned about that. If they take Summit Prowler, they're concerned about their creatures not. Yeah, they take the tracker. That's the correct play. Ooh. Let's see if this gets true. There's a chance but our opponent did miss 1 land drop. On the other hand, they could just have a debilitating injury that would be really nuts. Face down card. I could just trade it for War Shrieker, but that's a real feel bad. Yeah, we'll trade it. No, opponent takes it. Okay, I'm grateful for that. So next turn, I probably drop Kirin or Prowler. If I can hit one Bitter Revelation, okay, they draw 2 cards. If I can hit one more land, I'd be able to swing, play War Shrieker, and play one of these guys. Ooh, they gave up quite a few lands. Tormenting Voice is also an option. I guess I can cast a Tormenting Voice instead. And yeah, I think we're gonna go aggro, so I'm gonna probably give up the Kirin. Not gonna be able to kill shot, but looking at the mana, this is most likely just an Abomination Gudul. Honestly, it's the most forgettable one of the cycle. Like, I remember Absent Guide 4/4 lifelink. There's the Ponyback Brigade 2/2 with 3/1/1s. Snowhorn Rider, right? 5/5 Trample. Then Efreet Weapon Master 3/4 First Strike with +3/+0. About the Sultai one is not the easiest one to remember. Now, if I can hit the land, no, he did not hit the land. I feel like I actually want to cast Burn Away. One, let's take out the mystery. Two, let's deny the Delve Fodder. And that was just a Mystic of Hidden Away. Okay, that was not so worth it. Singing Bell Strike, Prowess. Okay, not bad. Heir of the Wilds. So if I can flip this one, this would... Okay, we're able to flip it. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're fine. Only goes for Singing Bell Strike on that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, gets +1/+1. Okay. Man, they... Well, Whirlwind Adept is one of the best creatures in that block. That's definite. I guess in hindsight, what we should have done is we should have held back, and yeah, we should have held back. Just have the ability to untap the War Shrieker. Even if it's just to mass block, it would be fine. Yeah, if yeah, 5 mana is very 5 mana into a Whirlwind Adept is very dangerous for us. We don't exactly have options out of that one. Also, the Singing Bell Strike would have meant that, yeah, we would not have... Okay. Okay, I guess we keep this one. Turn 2 Tormenting Voice if we have to. Probably pitch the War Shrieker. Okay, definitely need that. Definitely need to hit the land. Okay, hit the land, but it's tapped. Yeah, if I picked Bring Low, it would not have helped that much either. At least we're taking... One? Okay, one's fine. And opponent doesn't have a follow-up, so I'm actually happy with that. Siegecraft. Unfortunately, it's going to be attacking, not blocking. So we have to take it. We'll need our kill shots eventually. So let's see. I can swing, drop War Shrieker, then drop one of these guys, so we're pretty fine there. Oh, they even pitched the Force Aways. No, I'll take that. Now, that said, we'll see if our opponent has extra spells. Because yeah, the prowess is. Because if our opponent is just swinging for a tree, I am more than willing to take it actually. Sure, our opponent is getting some card selection, but I'm curious as to what they've been pitching. Okay, they've been pitching mostly spells. Could be just a bring low. I definitely don't want to. Yeah, I definitely don't want to flip if possible. Yeah, because there is technically no need to. We'll play the Weapon Master. And pass. Does our opponent have an end hostilities? But that just takes everything out. Which is still pretty bad for us. We'll win that depth, sure. This time opponent is holding back. Now we'll see how our opponent blocks. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's because I know there is no 1 mana burn spell. We got our revenge on the Whirlwind Adept. Opponent held back on that one creature. You really needed to have more. Our opponent did say oops a while ago. I think they were expecting me to cast something and they would get to respond. I just kind of denied that. Like, if there's no need to flip, then don't flip. So we got 2. So not too bad so far. 2 wins, 1 loss. Got a bit careless on that 1 loss, but to be fair, our opponent had us on the ropes already by then. You could say that was the perfect use of Singing Bell Strike. So yeah, 1, 2, multiple options. Yeah, we'll keep this one. When it does take a mulligan, which incentivizes me to keep this all the more. I know wish we had second red source. We do have a few cards that want double red, but So turn 2 Valley Dasher, turn 3 Kill Shot or Canyon Lurkers. I think our opponent has a Force Away. They're probably not going to Force Away this card. That makes 0 sense. Oh, they're not even. They're just taking it. Which is fine. I guess it's fine. There could be a cancel. But that actually makes playing Morphs interesting because like you have no definite idea if you should cancel or not. And it also has a Kirin. We'll swing first. Oh, I should have played that. I should have played that extra land, but I probably was not gonna unmorph it anyway. Okay, we'll play the Alabaster Kirin. If our opponent has canceled, this should force it out. Or if not it'll force out the Force Away. Canyon Lurkers. Yeah. If our opponent has to trade that's a real feel bad. So this allows us to burn away next turn on whatever our opponent drops. Hopefully it's not another Whirlwind Adept, please. But it looks like Booting Mandrills. Okay, that's def. We can burn that away. Let's see. Yeah, prime. Yeah, let's. This should now force block. This should now force blockers. If our opponent just has removal, yeah, if they have removal, they'll most likely. Not the best way to spend mana, I would say. I'm also most likely face down card. Like I could just drop the Canyon Lurkers as is. Yeah, we're not exact. Oh wait. Oh, we can only morph it down. Yeah, let's confuse our opponent a bit. Yeah. That okay, opponent concedes. Looks like I have no idea what our opponent played a few lands, but they didn't exactly play. They had the Force Away from the very beginning, but yeah, they had no good reason to cast it. They might have drafted too many Delve cards. You have to remember, Delve is expensive. You do need to have a lot of cheap cards. I probably should have. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to see what's that face down creature. But so far, 3 wins. It's not bad. Well, 3 wins, 1 loss. So far so good. Well, it's quite enjoyable. Definitely should have brought more water down. Right after this, I'm gonna set up the video to post on tomorrow. Then I'm definitely going to sleep. I have no idea why I'm so tired. It makes no sense. So we can morph this face down, but we are missing red for everything else. I'm willing to mull this. I'm willing to keep this. Ooh. This might be the aggro deck. If I see black, it'll definitely be an aggro deck. We're definitely in trouble at this rate. Okay. At least, well, at least we did hit our blue. Drafting all of, yeah, getting ready to draft all of these is pretty nice. Now, that said, Feat of Resistance is still a thing, so we have to be careful. If they have it, I'll be so annoyed. Okay, they did not have it, which is quite okay. That's a Krumar Bondkin. That's fine. Unyielding Krumar. I don't think they'll suspect the second kill shot. If our opponent is spending mana for that, yeah, they're in trouble. I probably want a Tormenting Voice for some Tormenting Voice Ditch Summit Prowler. Yeah, let's do that. War Shrieker's fine. We'll probably just take the hit. Only back brigade, hard cast, that is an issue. So I can swing this and morph it. We'll see how our opponent blocks. Okay, opponent takes it, which is actually good because this allows us to cast Mardu War Shrieker into an Alabaster Kirin and have mana for Efreet Weapon Master next turn. So our concern is if our opponent has something like Chief of the Scale. No, they have their own Alabaster Kirin. Let's see how our opponent blocks this. Yeah, I'm fine with that trade. Okay, I am willing to play this because I did not see any green yet. If I saw green-black, I would really be concerned. That said, we met. Well, yeah, we had two key kill shots on their bigger creatures. Opponent might have a Bring Low, which would probably be annoying because it takes out the Kirin. Dead Drop is also possible. It would be annoying, but no, Arrow Storm, which is fine. They had, so we take two, but otherwise it's fine. So we'll see how our opponent blocks. First, Valley Dasher, so going in for the aggro. They really wanted this a lot earlier. Yeah, usually there's usually a follow-up, so based on card, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was a Horde Ambusher, and they did not. Yeah, flipping it face up would not have done anything. That said, we could still get killed. Thankfully these are just regular goblins. Opponent's now forced to hold back. In fact, and it's just pump. So we are also forced to hold back as well. We're missing damage. I'm gonna swing with the Efreet Weapon Master because Smite the Monstrous is a thing. I know Tracker dodges it, but that said, our opponent could have another Arrow Storm and we're just dead. We have to block? Oh, they did not have a choice. Okay. Gonna swing with boats. Probably our opponent might have their own kill shot, but this pretty much is force your... So, might as well play this face down. Please don't have an end hostilities. I'll be so annoyed if you did. And never mind, opponent can see that we got there. Whew. Okay, that was the... Yeah, sorry for the frame drops, guys, but yeah, should be the recording should be fine on YouTube. So far, pretty good. The Black Splash for Mardu Hate Blades. Well, to be fair, I haven't really played the Hate Blades at all. I think I even just pitched it at one point. Yeah, we were kind of waffling between. That is the side effect of having to do a late shift to another color. Also, because of that, we did not really have any good. Actually, there's an argument that we could probably just play the Harrow Specs instead. At least it's a 3-mana 2/2, so which is still kind of relevant. Yeah, I might swap it out the next time we lose. So this is a definite keeper. Entry Warden. Well, we're not writing that down anytime soon. Ooh, nice pickup. So yeah, we'll hold up the kill shot. We'll hold up 2 kill shots, in fact. Opponent might have a counter spell. Let's get it out of the way, I suppose. Ooh, nice. So we can play Valley Dasher. Oh, okay. We actually have multiple options here. Unfortunately, we played this. We don't have the mana to cast Mardu Warshrieker. And I probably should still play it anyway. Thankfully, well, we do have to give them the 4 life. And we'll play Watcher of the Roost. This one gives us a surprise blocker with some extra life gain. Arc Light? Yeah, Arc Lightning's gonna be annoying. I'd like to cast War Shrieker, but we don't have any actual drops. Let's see, do they have a counter for this? Nope. So can you stem the bleeding a little bit? Into a bear's... Opponent is going to trade that, unfortunately. Yeah, that's also kind of... Okay. Yeah, our opponent definitely has the gas. We're in trouble. Like, I'll be forced to block. Then our opponent will can just ping it afterwards, but... Or they can just keep swinging in the air until I can find a way out of it. Yeah, at least we got them to pay full price, but yeah, we're not winning this one. Yeah, we can concede this. Yeah, we needed that first kill shot to hit. Misfire Weaver is one of the few cards that does block it pretty well. Oh wait. Let's make that one change. Not sure how relevant it is going to be, but it's probably a lot more relevant than giving that touch to a 1/1. After all, this one draws us cards. It doesn't cost us life, so it does. Do I want to put Ponyback Brigade in as well? Not really. I guess it can replace the Canyon Lurkers. Yeah, we'll just try a few things around here. Not sure how great it's gonna be. But anyway, we got our 4 wins, so I can't complain too much. The games have been relatively fast overall. So probably turn 3 trap. Okay, one takes a mulligan. Oh, and we do get to go Scarred Barrens first. Ooh, opponent is in the... Well, this one's a bit awkward. Opponent plays Absent Charm to draw 2 cards. Okay, they read. And now we have the Ride Down trick. Also note this is a creature we control, so probably good with the Value Dasher since this one is most likely gonna die at some point. Absent Battle Priest. Yeah, let's just play the Kirin. Opponent is probably likely to just outlast this for one unless they have something else. Or they might just dropping another creature is likely. Definitely want that 5th mana so we can either do write down kill shot or we can just burn away as needed. Okay, there's the outlast. Do they have the creature? Face down card. I still want to play this so that we do get to draw a card, but I'm also more inclined to just burn this one away. Yeah, let's play this first. Yeah, that pretty much changes their decision. So now it's a question of what creature is this. That said, they have all the mana, so all those creatures are available. Absent Guide would be so annoying. Thankfully, our opponent is looting Mantril, so basically we're now just holding the kill shot. This is also another, so let's see if they have Defeat of Resistance. No, they don't. They have their own Alabaster Kirin into a War Name Aspirant. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, they do have enough cards here that I definitely want to burn this one away. I don't... Oh, it was an Absent Guide. That was very nasty. Good call. Yeah, that was the perfect timing. Yeah, we wiped their Dutiful Return. Yeah, definitely had fun in that one. So 5 wins. So we definitely made our gems back. So now it's a question of can we get the rest of the way. Also, the games have been really fast. Which is probably a very good thing for me. So, yeah, the hero specs. I believe the hero specs might have changed the way our opponent blocked a bit. Though to be fair, they did drop the Absent Guide. They definitely wanted to flip it, so usually the number one mistake is that you are so unwilling to flip it because it's so good, but you probably should. Okay, so we can go into double Valley Dasher. Play some early aggro. They do have a Mardu Skull Hunter. Yeah. Opponent might be into Warriors, so we'll see what their follow-up is. At least we are able to have Summit Prowler. to a Skull Hunter. It's gonna be awkward if it turns out I draw into a morph, but I'm willing to pitch this one. Yeah, we didn't draw into a morph, so that was not too bad. Oh, and it also stuck at 2 mana, so we'll try to take advantage of it for the longest time. See how our opponent blocks. Yeah, that's an auto concede. Yeah, they kept a really aggro. They kept a really aggro hand there. Probably shouldn't have. I'm so tempted to play a quick draft just to get this one to flat since we're already in gold 1. This is the best we've gotten all month. I might say so. So there you go. Next draft could be our last. Let's see if we can make this work. I just realized though that all my drafts have okay. I've done 2 drafts here. They've both. I'm actually gonna check. I think yeah. My first draft was defined by Valley Dasher. My second draft was defined by Valley Dasher. I did 2 quick drafts off stream. One of them was a normal white black plus. The second one was again defined by Valley Dasher. Getting that early aggro in the format where everyone is playing turn 3 is probably, yeah, it's probably the biggest thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get our. This is definitely our last game. Let's hope. I would like to win, but if we don't, we don't. Hey, finally you showed up. And I don't have the blue mana to follow. In fact, like, I guess I can keep this. We have a turn 3 morph, but finally you show up. Will you be effective? I think you will. Our opponent is playing 4 color though. So at least we can do a turn 4 Summit Prowler, so it's not too bad. Removal spells. Yeah, they had the Mardu charm, so that's a removal spell. At least we got that one out of the way. But that's it, everything else is now quite expensive, so you do have to be careful. Yeah, I might have passed this one. Mardu charm, probably one of the best face down card, sure. It's expensive, but we're not taking any chances. That was a Krumar Bonkin. Okay, that's a bit meh. They do have another Krumar Bonkin, but we do have removal for it. That said, we're not going to have room. Let's see what our opponent's last follow-up is. Pony back brigade, pretty annoying. Let's see, so I can play this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Ooh, 1. I would have to tap. Okay, we definitely want to swing though. I would like to play it morphed. But the real strat is to play it unmorphed, force our opponent to have removal for this. That's what they probably do. But it cannot just be, it'll have to be very specific. It would have to be a burn away. Sultai Scavenger. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they're just taking it. Okay. Honestly, they're probably not gonna attack, so Killshot probably not gonna really do anything here. Jeskai Student. They have to block the other two. They can't risk this being an Ifrit Weapon Master. Okay, they went Mardu Charm there instead. So let's see. Okay, but we can define strike this for the just to get the pump up. Yeah, opponent concedes. Yeah, I would have wiped the entire board. In the end, it was the Defiant Strike that won it for us. But yeah, we'll take it. Woo! Okay, we actually did our wipe. Finally, Mantis Rider showed up, even if it was just for one attack round. But we'll take it. There we go. I'm gonna be sad to see Cons of Tarkir go, but we'll probably see it again in the future. But that's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Hey, Narset. Back when she was cool and not annoying. Reflecting Palm. Sultai Ascendancy, yeah, we let that one go, but yeah, we didn't need it. So the Ascendancies were mostly bad. I think there were a few that were quite good. Rakshasa Vizier, whenever put into exile from your graveyard. Mostly Delve, but there were other ways to exile. Sagu Mauler, yeah, that one was a real beast. And finally, to cap off our winnings, Jeskai Ascendancy. This one was probably the one all-star that needed to construct it. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great rest of the year. And may you have a great next year to come. Take care, everyone.